Strong Families is a movement of compassion aimed at child abuse prevention and returning the church to the forefront of caring for widows and orphans. Strong Families really focuses on pulling people out of isolation and into a loving community. We are offering radical biblical hospitality to love on strangers and their children in our homes. And the host families host children in their homes for generally short periods of time. We are not hosting parents, but we are reaching out in loving relationship to them while we're hosting their children in hopes that there can be a community for this family in crisis that they didn't have before. Somewhere safe for their children and someone safe for them to have a relationship with.
I remember being really fearful of letting my kids be under the care of someone else. After what had happened in our family, I had kind of made a promise to myself, like a survival lie. I'll never let anyone watch my kids again, especially Christians. When I first met Carly, I didn't know her at all, and I kind of just stereotyped her as like the perfect mom. The more I got to know them, the less scared I was, and the less I felt like I needed to give them something in return for helping me.
Serving with Strong Families has been such a blessing for our family, not only because we love the kids, but because we get to love families. Serving with Strong Families is wonderful because you're serving on a team and you're not doing anything alone. Starting the ministry, I was a little bit nervous just of the commitment and what is it going to look like and all of the unknowns. But thankfully there was host families and coaches and a ministry lead, and they walked me through everything, even though you can't help everyone to know what to expect every time. And they told me that anything I need, that they would be there to help me, which really allowed me to have kind of the courage to step into serving because I knew God was calling us to this ministry.
After seeing all the healthy things about Carly and her family, I picked her to be my spiritual mentor. Through that help, I actually even grew even more than if I had just had someone give me a break from my kids, and it became less about the kids and more about all of us succeeding as a family. With Strong Families, I felt like they recognized before me who I could be, and then they just let God take the lead.
If this is something that you feel a stirring in your heart and you feel that this is something that you want to be involved in, just know that there's never a time that God calls you to something that He hasn't gone before you to equip you. We would love to have you.